Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Once again, thank you for all the contributions towards the channel here. Everything you do for the growth of the channel, the support that we're giving is tremendous. Okay, we're building a fantastic community there in the Telegram group as well. So do head over to there. Once again, thank you for your continued support across the entire channel here. Cheers. So basically, we're going to dive into XRP right now then. And you can see that if you've been following us in the channel, you can see that we were making predictions, forecasts when XRP were down here. Okay, it was trading sideways. It was caught in this as a horizontal triangle. And what it was, we noticed something on the weekly time frame here. I don't know whether you've seen our previous videos, but we basically posted this in the group and made a video a couple of months ago where we noticed this bullish cross on a weekly time frame here when the EMAs cross. Okay, and what it is in a bull market, when you do see that, okay, projects that have got history of going through the previous bull market have got a known track record that when they do produce that, okay, in a bull market, they do sort of retrace 9 times out of 10 successfully to their previous all-time high. Okay, a lot of projects have already done that, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and other projects. Okay, and we are eyeballing a lot of other projects as well, if you want to check them out in the channel, that are retracing to their previous all-time high. Okay, ONT's one of those, NORS is one of those, Litecoin and projects like that. Okay, that you do need to pay attention to. So obviously XRP it's bolting, it's doing really well. You can see how much it's going up. And personally, I was around for the previous bull run. I was buying XRP down here, okay, and I rode that, and that was a fantastic time, a really good time. Okay, and ever since that moment, you see we've been in this multi-year, this bear market since we formed the bearish cross there on the weekly time frame, a massive signal to sell and go to the beach, so to speak. But you will see that on the daily time frame earlier than the weekly time frame, okay? And that is a signal that we give you in this channel here. When you do start seeing bearish crosses on the daily time frame of the EMAs, that's a big signal. Okay, that's an exit strategy right there. Not financial advice, but that, in my opinion, you know, that's when you sell and go to the beach. These bull crosses on the weekly time frame and the daily time frame, okay, that we target in the channel here, the EMA bullish crosses, they're a signal to buy and go to the beach. Okay, so beautiful. XRP is beautiful. Okay, it's meeting all our targets. Okay, because we had this target here where it's effectively a bull pennant. All right, so we had this bull pennant on the weekly time frame there, like that. You can see that when we broke out, and we absolutely smashed it, and we went up there and met a target and some. So right now XRP is marching forward to our other target that we've got in here, and I'll zoom in right now and show you what that is. So this particular target here is based off Fibonacci retracement, okay, because when we broke out there, we went up, we made a high, obviously got overextended from the EMAs, perfectly healthy to see the rollover. As we rolled over, we come back down, and I do tell everybody in the videos here, full transparency, you know, when you see something going up like that, don't necessarily enter there, because it always rolls over. Okay, always rolls over to the EMA. You know, people are jumping in there, okay, it's going to the moon, but potentially it could roll over and fall through these EMAs and go bearish, and it's the end of the market. So you always want to be sort of buying and entering when you get these retests of support off this yellow line, okay, the 20 EMA on a daily time frame, failing if it falls through there and then gets a back test of support off the 55, okay, confluence to the fact that it's going to keep marching on, because you can see up here when it corrected, you know, it fell through but then got back tested as support and started marching on again. A great area to buy, okay, given the correction with the roll down, showing levels of support. Great entries, great entries. Look at these entries, enter, beautiful. Okay, so right now you've just had a really good entry on XRP. So at the moment it's forming a brand new impulsive wave, because it's just gone through this mega impulsive wave. Look at this, huge impulsive wave. Look at that. That was from the last time it formed that corrective wave, because that's what it is: impulsive wave, corrective wave, impulsive wave, corrective wave. And now it's forming a new impulsive wave to this high. Okay, so this particular impulsive wave off this retest of this 55, okay, was roughly a mega pump of 97% for a blue chip crypto project, number 3 or number 4 in the market capitalization there, XRP, showing enormous strength. Okay, regardless of all the FUD, regardless of all the SEC, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. Okay, and the charts are telling me that XRP is bullish. It has been for a very long time on the daily time frame and on the weekly time frame. It's been bullish for a very long time. Okay, and it's showing no signs of stopping at the moment. We are in a bull market, onwards and upwards, but obviously don't take that as financial advice. I've not got a crystal ball, But what I will tell you that it's looking relatively healthy because it's holding support off the 20 EMA. The projection looks good, okay? And we have this price target here, this price prediction, which we've put in the Telegram group, and that's purely based off this corrective wave, okay? Coming back down and forming the impulsive wave up, okay? Tops out. You can do this yourself. Fibonacci. It's a Fibonacci retracement tool. It's a third column down, okay? In there, you've got a fib retracement, and all you do, you drop it from the bottom there. I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of this and show you how you do it, okay? So when you're targeting this, what you do, you go in your impulsive wave, okay, and you've come down, you can see you form that corrective wave, and that's where you got your bottom, okay? You got a real nice bottom, and what you do, you put that, you third column down, you go down there, and you got fib retracement. So you click it on the bottom, okay, that's called the swing low, and then you put it on the swing high, which is just there. So your zero has to go on the bottom, okay? Put the zero on the bottom of the swing low, and then your one, okay, has to go on the top of the swing high. They're basically the top of the impulsive wave and the bottom of the corrective wave. And then what you're doing, you can target this particular next impulsive wave, okay, by having a fib extension on. So what you do, you press on your fib, you make sure your fib's selected, and you click the little top cog. You get like a little toolbar that comes up, okay? Click your cog like that, and then what you've got these extensions. These are my default settings, by the way, and obviously make sure you're on log scale and your fib levels based on log scales to set, okay? And what you do, you've got the 1414, which is a fib extension when you fell through the EMAs. We'll come to that in the future, but at the minute you don't need the 1414 in because XRP is extremely strong, okay? So you always have the 1618 because it's bounced off the 20 EMA, which is a yellow line on the 4-hourly time frame there. So it's showing enormous strength. So immediately by just having that selected, you can give yourself a price prediction, okay? And that, look, do you see what I mean? When it's gone up on an impulsive wave, had a corrective wave, and it's bouncing off the yellow line. If you'd have fell through and you're bouncing off the red line, that's when you drop the 141 in, okay? So at the minute, we're good, and we're golden to keep the 1618 extension, which is a golden ratio, and we are marching onwards and upwards to there. But we're not going to get to it overnight. You're going to hit levels of resistance, fall back on support, you know, march onwards and upwards in these sort of waveforms like you've got going off here, okay? But it's golden. XRP is golden to get to that particular price prediction right there. So from this moment here, that is an appreciation of around 14%. You're not just going to get there overnight. It's not financial advice. You will potentially fall down. You will potentially sort of roll over a little bit, allow these EMAs to creep up, back test them as support as you did here. You're going up, you're rolling over, you're going up, you're rolling over, you're going up, you're rolling over, and each time you're getting closer to the EMA. Do you see that? Because what happens if you don't allow the EMA to creep up and back test its support, you can get really overextended, okay, and start going vertical where you have that blow off top, and when you come down, you crash hard. You fall through these EMAs, you're losing support. It creates a cascade of selling. And then, you know, all levels of support are lost, and then you get that larger correction on the grand scheme of things. So yeah, it's great, it's going up, but you do want it to sort of go up and sort of roll over, go sideways. Look at us here, roll over, go sideways, allow the EMA to creep up, go up, roll over, allow the EMA to creep up, go up, roll over, allow the EMA to creep up, and so on and so forth. So you create these really nice waveforms moving up, okay, and at these levels of consolidation, so that XRP doesn't do something like this again, where it did it in the last previous bull run, where it absolutely just went. Look at that, it just went and didn't stop. And when it got so far away, look where the EMA is, okay, when it got so far away from the EMA on the weekly time frame, it blew off, and look, just pew. You know, in a couple of weeks, it lost so much momentum, and then you enter into the bear market. I do believe that's coming again, but what we do need in this bull market is to not see that at this point, okay? You do need to see levels of consolidation, okay, where you do go up, roll over, consolidate, go up, roll over, consolidate, go up, and that'll be a good indicator that the bull run's going to continue for a lot longer, because obviously we all want the bull run to continue for a lot longer. It's exciting, it's good, you know, and this is a multi-month bull market. We're anticipating that September, October time for the end of the bull market here. So not a crystal ball, not financial advice. It's just something that we're targeting in the channel here, okay? So at the moment, really healthy. You're marching on towards that target there, given the Fibonacci extension, and we are marching on to a full retracement. It's all good. It's all positive. For those of you that in the Telegram group there, that when I made that first video, you know, that you took that trade on and you've sort of got involved. Again, not financial advice, but I take my hat off to you. I salute you. And congratulations, let's ride this one together. It's looking golden, it's looking good. So yeah, that's XRP. I will keep you updated a little bit more regularly on XRP. It's not been part of the daily update. I have been making videos here and there. It's one of those projects that I do say just buy and go to the beach, basically, because the beauty of these projects, okay, this is what I say to people, and full transparency on the channel. You know, you've got projects like BTT, Win, Harmony, One, fantastic, brilliant projects. Don't get me wrong, I'm not slating them, but they're basically, when they go up, they've got price discovery, okay? They're not retracing. We've got a target. We've got a target that we're going back to. Do you understand that? That everything else, like Bitcoin going up to 79k or Ethereum going to 26k, they're all sort of things that are not necessarily true. Okay, great to believe that they're true, but with XRP and retracement projects that we're targeting in the channel, they have a target which they are getting back to, and you can see that they're progressively getting to that target. So for me, they're a little bit less riskier than projecting Ethereum at $26,000 or Bitcoin at $500,000. Do you get what I mean? You could probably potentially got more value in these, and that's just my theory anyway. It might not necessarily be true. So far so good on them projects that we're seeing that are retracing. It's looking really good across the board for those projects that we're retracing, and we've got a bundle of those projects in the channel there. I did make a video the other day, 10 altcoins that you want to keep an eye on. It's in the channel there if you want to search for it. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all golden in this continuation trend and this bull run. Exciting times, everyone. And if you're not a member of the community now, you're new to the channel, do click that subscribe button. I will keep you updated, but I also want to give you, I've not given it you there, I have put this in the Telegram group. I want to give you a price prediction right now for this bull run. Okay, a little bit exuberant, a little bit out there, whoa, but obviously first we've got to get to this. We've got to retrace to this, and at the minute we're looking golden to retrace to this. So from that, like I've shown you before, you know, you've got where we've just done that Fibonacci there. Do you remember where we've gone up and we've hit a top and we've come back down and formed that corrective wave there? Well, effectively you've got the same thing here. You've got your massive impulsive wave on a weekly time scale. Okay, zoom out. You've got the massive impulsive wave there. You've come down, you've corrected, okay? You fell through the EMAs, so you're struggling to get back up. So what you do, you bring your fib out to give you an extension. So you go from the bottom, okay, to the top. And remember what you do here, okay? You basically put your fib on the bottom, okay, like that, which is basically the corrective wave, the swing low, and then you put your one, okay, of the fib on the top of the swing high, which is the previous all-time high for XRP. And because you've actually retraced and fell under the EMAs here, don't forget what we say to you. This is an exuberant price prediction, okay? This is a really, really far out there price prediction. Who knows? It might get there. So we will leave the 1618 extension in, but a more realistic conservative target is the 1414. Okay, so you drop that in because you've gone through levels of resistance and you've having to work hard to get back up. That's the actual more conservative price prediction for XRP there. So if we can get through all these levels here, because you can see what XRP is doing, okay, is it's retracing, because it's called retracing, okay, it's retracing to a previous all-time high, and you use the Fibonacci extension retracement tool to target that. And you can see as it's going up, it's hitting resistance. Look, it hit its head on the 0.5 and it's come down, it's retraced, and it's finding the 236 as support. It went up, its head again on the 0.5. Do you see that? Come back down, bouncing off a 0.382 as support. And this is on a weekly time frame. This I always say to people, just zoom out, you get a bigger picture, you get a broader view of everything that's going on, okay? Because some people zoom in a little bit too much and they sort of get a bit, well, what's going on here? It's a bit confusing. What I'm going to do is drop that fib out there, okay, so we can see. So right now you could say that given this structure here, you've got through the golden ratio, okay? You've come up, you've not really had any sort of toying with it. A little bit of resistance around there earlier in the week. I remember when XRP was sort of pushing up from this level here, it was bouncing around that golden ratio, but right now you've got through it, and you're looking really golden, okay? So if you can close the weekly above that, okay, you see this 0.618, if you close the weekly on XRP above 0.92 cents, you are looking really, really good and really strong for a full retracement, okay? Because it's golden ratio. Always zoom out on your projects, okay? Especially on the retracements, and drop your fibs on, and you can see where you're retracing, where you're hitting resistance, where you're falling back to support, okay? It's a golden tool. Do not forget to use this in your charts. Again, it's the third column down, okay? And it's called fib retracement, one of the best tools for charting, in my opinion, okay? You see people drawing lines and trend lines and doing this and doing that. Okay, that's great, but you know, this Without that, you're blind, okay, and you're relying on trend lines, okay, support, resistance, and all that kind of jargon, and then you got a million trend lines in your chart. Fibs are amazing, okay. There you go, Fibonacci retracement. You're no longer blind. You can see what's going on. So enough spieling then. What we've done there. Enough yapping on, because this video is getting really long. I do apologise about that. We are looking to retrace, okay. Our next primary target, if we can get up to this high off this Fibonacci extension prediction we've just given you, okay, if we can get up to there, I would expect to hit a level of resistance, sort of fall back on ourselves, and then you could potentially start seeing yourself fall back on the 0618, okay, which in my opinion, if you're not involved in XRP, not financial advice, if you was to see a larger correction, okay, this would be an amazing entry for XRP, because I don't personally think, and it's not financial advice again, I don't personally think that we're going to see XRP below 0.92 in this current time frame, okay. I think that that's it. I think XRP it's out the traps, it's going. You're looking at the full retracement, you're looking at smashing through all these levels here. This is a really key level as well, by the way, the 0786, because potentially what you got going on here is going to hit its head on this price prediction that we've said, roll over, look bad, you may get a larger correction on the grand scheme of things, hold support for 0618, okay, down at 0.92645 cents for XRP, and then it's going to actually come back up and smash through that, and again fall back on support and retrace. There's your retracement, okay. After that, look at where it can get to, okay. A conservative price prediction is that, in my opinion. A more exuberant, wild prediction is that. So it's looking good, it's looking good, and that's XRP. Again, just to remind you, just zoom out, okay, and once again, I always say, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. The news is XRP is bullish, and it always has been since it's formed its bullish cross on the weekly time frame there. You're looking good, you're looking good. And again, just to clarify, if you do start falling back and you're losing these levels of support and you are breaking down, then obviously it's the end of the road, and you look at your exit strategies for XRP. But so far so good, we're looking really, really good, and I do want to see XRP hit its head and roll over, so you do get them levels of consolidation as we move up through these resistance levels here. And we don't form this sort of pattern where we shoot up like a rocket ship into space without enough fuel and run out and roll over, because that's what you do. These levels here, when you fall back on support, especially these lines here, you know, they give you rocket fuel to keep marching on and attacking these levels of resistance. So that's XRP. For anyone that's involved in it, congratulations, because it's looking really strong. Do take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon, and I'll try and keep you updated on XRP. And once again, please do subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much for your kind contributions to the channel in the comments, the likes, the membership of the Telegram group there, and we've got a fantastic team. It's all good. Let's keep marching forward. Take care. Bye bye.